They were not actually sisters, they were aunt and niece, but they were close in age. And so when Harriet escaped in 1849, she got the message that her Keziah was going up on the auction block. She sent a coded letter, because you know she was never formally able to read or write, but she had a plan, and that plan was to rescue them. That's my latest book. It's a daring adventure, because Keziah Bowley's husband was a free black man by the name of John Bowley. And what people don't know, I didn't know this, is that trying to sail the waters in the winter was no easy feat. And not to mention that, there were bounty hunters looking for runaway slaves. But John, being a master seaman, knew where the safe houses were. You know, they hid them underneath the house and any attic, wherever they could. And then Harriet met them in Baltimore. And what she did, she hid them in Philadelphia for a little while, and then she took the rest of the family to Canada. But she had the fortitude to save James, little James, at 6 years old with her in Philadelphia so he could be formally educated. Well, that paid off for Georgetown 17 years later. And because he had something that 98 or maybe 95% of blacks did not have, an education, he excelled, okay? He became a teacher with the Freedmen's Bureau. He also became the 20th lawyer, black lawyer in South Carolina. Quickly, he became a state representative. He went to Columbia and became the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee. He also opened the doors at a time when blacks and other minorities could not attend the University of South Carolina. He was also a probate judge. He also published a newspaper called the Georgetown Planet. I'm talking about James Bowley. His father was named John, he was named James. He did all of that in less than 30 years. The man died in 1891. Now, do you think Harriet Tubman was proud of him?
Yes.
Because none of us know what any of us can become until we're given the opportunity. And as a little boy, she had to be incredibly proud of him. So proud of him that when he became the school commissioner, he understood that resources were hard to come by. It's not like it is now. So he said, well, let me contact my great aunt, Harriet Tubman. And he did. She was living in Albany, New York. And she was so excited about it, she got together with her friends, usually mostly former abolitionists, and they had something called freedom fairs, bazaars, where they raised money, clothing, food, books, supplies, whatever was needed. Said, I want to give this to my nephew to take it back to the students in Georgetown. And so that's how proud she was. Now people have said to us, myself, Marilyn, why are you calling this Bring Harriet Home and she's never set foot in Georgetown? The legacy of somebody great is not deterred by the fact that they may not have existed in a certain place. Those of you who remember your Sunday school know that Moses and Aaron never made it into the promised land. All right? I like what Dr. King said that fateful night in April of '68. He said, I looked over and I've seen the promised land.
Yes.
I may not get there with you, but we will get there.
Yes.
And so we have to celebrate the legacy of people. So Harriet Tubman is a hero any way you slice it. Now, I doubt whether the people that she freed ever went back to Harriet Tubman and said, thank you, Harriet, for freeing me. Because see, a lot of us don't know some heroes are thankless. Harriet Tubman died penniless. She was poor. So we just know about James Bowley saying thank you. So Harriet Tubman, we know that she was proud of James Bowley because of what he did. Yes, ma'am.